Today we're reviewing a Dapol Class 142. Roll the intros.
Passengers and visitors are advised that they may ride on the Ferris wheel in the car park. Platform 1. Passengers for Hampton Low should travel in the rear 3 carriages. Passengers for Holland. Passengers for Warley.
Hello YouTubers and welcome back to Chelmswood Junction. I'm Peter. As the title suggests, today we are taking a look at the Dapol Engage Class 142 pacer units, and I'm going to give you a little brief history of the unit's history, obviously. So I'm going to spin the camera around and we're going to get down to the model itself and we're going to have a look at it, go through the history, look at the details and see how you go about changing it from DC to DCC. At the moment I am running it as a DC model, so I will get into the video and I'll explain everything in the video. So this is the unit in question, and obviously the usual Dapol cardboard outside and plastic case with foam insert. This is the harder of the two foams, so it is a bit tricky getting the locos out of these, but the locos do live inside the packing boxes with all the rest of the locos and rolling stock in there. For those of you who like to know, the product code is 2D-142-003, and we have got unit 14022 Engage Class 142 in mock Great Western chocolate and cream. Minimum curve radius on this, they do say, is 228 millimeters, 9 inches, or radius 1. So usual everyday Dapol packaging, nothing fancy, just the usual. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a brief history on the locos themselves. I'm going to just quickly zoom you in on the locos themselves, and we're going to get rid of the HP source. Don't want to get done for copywriting. Just spin you back out a little bit, guys. So the locos, the Class 142 Pacers, are one of those trains that you either love them or you hate them. A lot of people hated these when they were in service, but then obviously they have got their followers. So the brief history on this: they were built between 1985 and 1987 and entered service in the same years as they were built. There was a total of 96 sets built and were in mainline passenger service until 2019 and 2020, when they were withdrawn due to the units not being able to be modified for disabled access, so obviously people that are in wheelchairs. All 96 units were refurbished in the 1990s, where the engines were swapped from Leyland to Cummins engines due to lack of available parts for the Leyland engines, and they also had their transmissions replaced to improve reliability. The units had a maximum speed of 75 miles per hour, weighed in at 54 tons per set, and they were powered by 2 Cummins engines at a maximum output of 460 brake horsepower per unit, and also Leyland engines were 410 brake horsepower. So obviously the Cummins engines, you've got 50 more horsepower of performance. A fuel capacity of 125 gallons and could carry up to 121 passengers. Out of the 96 units built, 22 units have found homes in preserved railways, and 1 set is part of the National Collection based at York. 17 units have been stored, 5 of the units have been converted for non-railway use, and 59 units are obviously been scrapped. 2 of the units that were scrapped early due to accident damage. Both accidents happened in the Liverpool Line Street area in Liverpool. The first was an empty coaching stock which hit the buffers. The second, the driver overran a red signal and hit an express Virgin train service that was going towards Glasgow. where the Class 86 severed the Class 142 Pacer's body off of the chassis. In this accident, 27 people were injured, 3 seriously. In the first accident, where the train hit the buffers, only the driver was on board and there was no injuries or fatalities. The Pacers have had several liveries over their lifetime, from BR Western Region Blue, Chocolate and Cream, as you can see in the livery with us today, Regional Railways, Manchester PTE, First North Western, North Rail, just to name a few. Now, also usual things that come with the Dapol is the 24-month no quibble warranty, and also you get the information sheet of where to oil it, where to find the DCC plug, and how to put a DCC chip in it if you want to run this on DCC. Like I said, at the moment I am running this on DC only. These are light bar ready, so all you need to do is buy a light bar and you can actually just fit them straight away by just removing the bodies off of the chassis. And again, it's the same thing for adding a DCC chip, and obviously you get also an exploded diagram of all the parts. So what do I think of this Class 142 Pace unit? It's got very good detail. I'm going to try and bring it in as close as I can, guys. The underframe detail is very nice. A nice silver depicted exhaust. The ends are very nicely picked out. All the usual signs are in the right place. Warning signs for overhead catenary. Obviously the classes information, top speed, weight, brake force, etc. These units are connected by a simple clicking connector system like that, and that also helps electric conductivity between the two units. There is no interior seat, obviously, because you can see there the motor is in the way, and also the PCB board for the blanking plate. If you did want to, I'll show you the front guys. And obviously this one has got the destination of Exmouth, and this one has destination of Exeter, which is better visible via the camera, because I've not been able to read that previously. If you was to DCC fit these guys, you do need 2 decoders. It does tell you in the instructions that you do have to program the second decoder in the dummy car to do certain things with the lighting. They have to be run on the auxiliary ports. But what do I think of this? I think it's a very nice model, and I think for the value, I think this one cost me about £160 if I remember rightly, from Tony's Trains in Rugby, and it's got working head and tail lights. If I can just zoom you in there, and again the detail all over the vehicle is very nice. So I'm going to pause the camera now, guys, and we're now going to try and get some running shots.
Coming here.
So there you have my little review, guys, of the Dapol Class 142. Now, would I recommend you buying this? Would I tell you to stay away from this? Or would I tell you to go out straight away and buy this? If you like the Class 142s and you really want one for your N-gauge railway, I would suggest that you really go out there and buy one. It's a really good model, good runner, as you just saw from the running shots. And my thanks go out to Warley for letting me run the loco on Broadwater Junction to get it running, and I hope that you enjoy the little shots from my railway as well amongst in with the videos. I'm not going to waffle anymore, guys. Like I said, I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, please as always smash that like button down the left hand side. If you're a subscriber of mine and are still with me after all this time, great big thumbs up, thank you for staying with me. Hope that you are still enjoying content from my channel. If you're not a subscriber and you want to subscribe, you know how it works. Just hit the subscribe button down the right hand side, click on the little bell icon, select on all, and that way then you get notified of every video that I publish in the future, and also any live streams that I may do as well. Because I am thinking about doing a live stream possibly from Warley Model Railway Club one Tuesday evening. But I'm going to have to ask permission if I can do that first. So, like I said, I hope you've enjoyed the video, guys. If you want to carry on watching videos from my channel, there should be a link coming up here and here. Until the next video, guys, take care of yourselves, protect your loved ones, especially at the moment in this heat in the UK. At the moment, I am sweating to death because of the heat. It's actually about 25-26 degrees in my kitchen, and I've just had to shut the kitchen window and door because I didn't want you hearing the kids outside. Like I said, guys, I'm not going to waffle on. If you do want to carry on watching videos, there should be a link here and here. Like I said, guys, look after yourselves, protect your loved ones, but above all, happy modelling, and bye bye from Chelmswood Junction.